For starters, either of you, tell me a little about the defense and how you guys are each used in this system.
But really, defensive-wise, playing defensive end and really helping the team out is just a major part for me. Leading the team to winning state, really, and helping the team, making everybody better people, actually. Just leading the team. It's just the main thing. If I can't lead the team, making them go the right direction, we're gonna go down the trench, to be honest, for real.
And you're in this system, are you more of a run stuffer, or are you rushing the passer on every play? How do they like to use you?
Really, they like to use me really both, I want to say. When it comes to run plays and stuff, you know, I have to, defense ends gotta shoot their hands and all that, but when it comes to rushing the quarterback, it's mine. I gotta get it, no matter what. And then if I don't make the play, Craig, he got it right here, filling his gap, and he got it. So no matter what, the quarterback's not going anywhere.
All right, what about you, Craig? How many different ways do they use you in this system?
I'm used more as an outside player, an outside linebacker, like an outside, more of a nickel backer. They use me more to cover as a linebacker, and I can also open field tackle well, so they use me more in open field tackling. And then I do blitz quite often. So I blitz my whole fast, you know, make impacts. That's all I can really do.
All right, let me get you to talk a little about each other. Craig, what does Michael do best?
What he does best, I think he blitzes fairly well, you know, from outside the edge. You know, if they send him on a DN blitz or something, or maybe now as an outside linebacker blitz, I can feel comfortable knowing that, you know, he's most likely going to get the sack while I'm in coverage. But, I mean, then again, you know, I can also see him down there. He can also make some plays down there too. So either way, he's making plays.
Michael, what's the best part of Craig's game?
Blitzing and covering, there's nothing to say about it. When he blitzes, when Coach sent him on blitz, and I'm just, you know, protecting my gap or trying to get the quarterback. When Craig got on the blitz, we might even race to get the quarterback. Yeah. He beat me most of the time because he's straight blitzing, and the tackle or the guard can't even get him. But when it comes to covering, it's nonstop. Nobody can go past him. I mean, really, you can put anybody out there. I'm telling you, my boy, he will get him, no doubt.
Does he remind you of anyone? Do you ever look at him and say that looks like a younger version of a college guy or a pro guy, just in the way he gets after the passer?
I want to say, I gotta say he blitzed like Ray Lewis. I have to say that. But covering wise, I got nobody in my mind right now on that one. But blitzing wise, Ray Lewis, I gotta say.
What about the other way? Craig, who does Mike remind you of?
Straight JD right there. Clowney. All that.
I ain't gonna say that.
I feel like, you know, because blitzing, I feel like blitzing from the line, his strength, but he can blitz from the linebacker too. But really, I mean, yeah, we do race a lot to get the sack, so I look at it like, okay, you know, whoever get it, you know, don't be mad.
You guys have been friends a lot longer than high school, since elementary school, since you were little kids. When this whole recruiting process started, were there any conversations between the two of you, like we're going to go to the same school together no matter what?
Yeah,
there was.
We've been talking about that
Since we was like in 8th grade,
yeah,
7th grade.
To be honest, I didn't even know that there was a next level after college. I mean, after high school, until I got to my freshman year and they was telling me about college. I was like, I didn't know about all this. You know, I watch like the game and stuff, but I didn't know we could actually go out there and play. So when I actually found out about that my freshman year, we was actually talking. Craig actually played quarterback freshman year, and I played running back. So it was just, we was just getting at it. And then at the sophomore year, we was starting. I was starting defensive end. He was starting linebacker sophomore year, and then just kept on going after that. And then we just talked about going to the same school. But really, all the offers that we had in Texas school, we had Houston and SMU in the same offers. So we just stopped right there.
And had to sit them out and look at it. And that was where it came into.
Yeah, it came SMU, pony up.
You played quarterback, you played running back. Do you miss playing offense, getting the ball in your hands?
I do sometimes.
Yeah.
Because when I played quarterback, you know, I wasn't more of the throwing. I never threw the ball.
Never.
But when I ran it, was gonna put up some
All right, you played DeSoto, you scored on them, and then their former coach comes to recruit you. Claude
Yeah.
Mathis is the one who basically found you guys or started recruiting you. What was that like being recruited by a guy who a year ago was the enemy?
I mean, it's different, you know. He's like, I know you very well, and so it's like, well, you know. But it's just a good feeling, you know. We're both down here from DFW area, so you know, like we're both close to home, both close to our old schools. We get to come check them out whenever we want. It's a good feeling about that too.
Yeah, it was kind of weird for me at first because I always wanted to be DeSoto. And when I played in my sophomore year, I was like, this is my only chance because I knew next year, my junior, we wasn't gonna play because we changed our district. So I really wanted to be in. So when the game was going on, it was like I think 13-0.
Yeah.
It was everybody knew it was like, oh, Timberview was gonna win. Timberview was gonna win. Come back at halftime, DeSoto you, DeSoto you. They just blowing us out like 55-13. But I mean, at the end of it, I think it's kind of cool that I'm actually getting recruited by a dude that I played against, and we have some communication with each other, other than like a coach I just meet. So I have something with him, and plus he's new at SMU. So right when I graduate and go up there with him, he'll tell me like his first experience and all that about it. So I think it'll be pretty cool.
So did he, right from the start, did he try to recruit you guys as a package deal? Or did he recruit one of you individually and the other one individually and then end up with both of you?
Yeah, he recruited me first, and then they offered me. And then like a few weeks later, they started recruiting Badejo, and then they offered Badejo. And then it just, as soon as they offered him, it was like, all right, let's get it.
Go. It's because they, Coach Malone told me they never see my junior film. They only have my sophomore film. So I sent them my junior film, and then they told me to come up for a visit because Coach Morris wanted to see me in person. And then after that, they had me in a circle, and she was just talking to me about life and everything, and then told me they wanted to offer me.
You guys have one resource in the whole decision-making process that some guys don't have. One of your former teammates signed with SMU this year, Myron Galliard.
Mm-hmm.
How much have you talked to him, and what kinds of things did he tell you about SMU when you were trying to make your choice?
I mean, I talked to him a little bit, not much, but you know, he just told me more like, you know, it's a school that you're gonna get some football in, but you also gonna get a great education out of it. And like, you know, either way you're gonna be successful, but either way you go. So you know, that's what I felt was like the best place for me to go.
I remember Marvin telling me the main thing to do is stay in the weight room. And I told him I hate lifting. But he told me he hated lifting too. The main thing is you gotta stay fitted. Like you're gonna go up to college and see everybody bigger than you. You wanna be as big as them. So that's the main thing he told me, and that's gonna stay in my head.
All right, the people watching this video have seen a little video of Myron, but haven't seen him play. You guys got to go against him in practice.
Yeah.
What kind of player is he?
He's a very shifty, very shifty, but he can get to his full speed very quick. So he makes a move and then he's gone. It's like, but I feel like he's gonna be a great impact to SMU.
Are we seeing the start of a Timberview to SMU pipeline? Do you guys have more teammates who you're going to mention to the coaches and try to get to follow you?
Oh, that's the plan, to be honest. We want everybody not everybody to go to SMU, but we want everybody to know where we're at.
Since Coach Morris got hired at SMU, there's been a lot of talk about how he knows every high school coach in the state almost, and he and his staff have been out very visible in a lot of the area schools. Has the image, the perception of SMU changed from the players' standpoint over the last year?
I just feel like now it's more of I'm going to recruit at home and build more of a home thing around the DFW area. So it's like more DFW players going to SMU. You know, everybody gets to go home and see their old schools because, you know, we're all from here. So it's just, to me, it's more of a better thing that he's doing. I like it, what he's doing.
Yeah, I like it too. I think it's way better just to recruit in DFW than going out to Miami or all around just to get people just to play. I think it's better just to recruit in our own state and ball at one home.
More and more guys are reaching out to other high school players and sort of recruiting each other. Did guys reach out to you?
I mean, a little bit. I just talked to a few of my pony up commit men. So, you know, I talked to David Moore a lot. I talked to the DM from Kimball. Talked to him a lot too. And Eric Sutton, talked to him a few. And then we just really talk about like, let's make change. Let's make state game 16 rise. That's all we can do.
How much impact does that have when another high school guy who you don't even know reaches out and says, I want you to come play with me, as opposed to the coaches who are recruiting you to their school? How much of an impact does it have when the other high school guys reach out?
They're more for real about the game to me. It's like they want to take stuff serious. They want to start getting ready to go into a program and change, make a big change actually. And you know, that's what I'm all about. I'm all about change. I'm all about hype football. I like to get turned up on the field. That's all I can do. I can bring change, but I like to make the squad, you know, get wide, get live. That's what we do.
Yeah, I'm with that too. I want to make the squad be wide, as they call it. But I really want to make a difference. What Coach Morris told me, he wants a guy to make a difference and come and just turn this whole thing around. And I think I'm that guy. I'm really here for it. I was talking with some of the players too that already committed, and they was talking to me like, I'm really that guy who really needs you and stuff like that. I was like, I'm here. Let's go. So that's when I talked to Craig, and I was like, once they offered me, I talked to Craig. I was like, hey man, let's pony up. He was like, come on, let's do it.
You're close to Dallas now, but you're going to have games on Friday nights. You're seniors in high school. Do you plan to be at a lot of the SMU games this fall?
Mm-hmm. I plan to be out a lot. Majority of all the home. That's my plan. But you know, depending on how Friday night goes, might be late night up film watching. But just in due time, we gonna see.
I just really hope. I really want to attend that Houston versus SMU game.
That's the game I want.
I really want to attend that game. If I miss everything else, I really want to attend that game.
All right, so Coach Mathis found you guys. Buddy Wyatt took over your recruiting, Mike, and Craig, Coach McDaniel took over yours.
Yes, sir.
For each one of you, what were the final factors that went into the decision that made you decide SMU is the place for you?
For me, I mean, I think Coach McDaniel, like I sat down and talked to him. He's a great coach. You know, he has young experience too, so he knows how, you know, players are. You know, he just like, it's like a connection. You know, when I talked to him, it's like I'm talking to my defensive coordinator. Me and him are real close. We've been super close, so it's like, it was a good feeling. I walked through SMU and everybody was giving me high fives and handshakes. You know, made me feel like I was at home at my own school, so it was nice.
For Coach Wyatt, when I met him, when Coach Mathis told him to follow me on Twitter, we was DMing each other and stuff. And then I woke up for work one day, and then here comes Coach Wyatt, give me a call. He gave me his number. I'm thinking like, he's gonna offer me. So I answered. I called him. I'm like, what's up, Coach? And he's just yelling on the phone. What's up, boy? What's up, boy? I'm so fired to see you, boy. I was like, I'm fired to see you too, Coach. But they told me, nah, but I won't be there Tuesday, because he had to go like help his family move back in. So when I went Tuesday, he wasn't there, but they was telling me that like if I was there, if he was there, then he would be really fired up to see me and stuff. But I really feel like me and him, we're gonna get along really quick. I mean, we already are, but I feel like if we're together, then we're gonna turn some stuff up. I already know.
When you visited the campus, you said you had a conversation with Coach Malone talking about commitment. Can you walk through that conversation? What you learned from that?
Learning from that, he told me that some people that already committed to the school, they said they said I'm kind of committed or I'm half committed, and he needed guys that were fully committed. He doesn't want guys to commit and have their recruiting process still open. So I was like, I can make that difference. Not just committing to the school just because he said that, but committing to the school because I had 3 things that I wanted from the school. I wanted to be comfortable with the players, and when I went in there in the weight room, I saw them lifting, and I said what's up to them, I shook their hands and stuff. 2, I wanted to stay close to home. So my dad, he's right there in Louisville, my mom's right here in Arlington. And then 3, I had to be comfortable with the staff. And we all sat down in that little room, and they was just all telling me about what they expect from me and what they think, like, just about life, period. And, like, just giving me so much advice, I was like, this is the place to be. And that day, that's when I learned the word commitment. I learned what it meant that day.
So does that mean if other schools call you this fall, nothing changes?
Nothing changes, no. I'll just reject their calls. I might answer, I'll be like, pony up. But that's it.
You mentioned your family. You guys are only 30 minutes away or so from the campus.
Mm-hmm.
How much did the chance to stay home, be near your family, impact your decisions?
I mean, it impacted mine very big because, you know, every Friday night I mean, my sister's boyfriend or fiance to be, and my sister and my niece are gonna come out like they always did. You know, that's my support system. You know, I always have him talking to me on the field and when I got to correct it, which is always right and helps me better up my game. And I feel like he would also travel on a Saturday to come see me play at SMU, so it made me just feel like I'm closer to home. It's better for my family, my mom, and get a good education out of it. So it's pretty nice.
This was a dream to me. It's a dream to come true. I always wanted to stay in Dallas, really, or Fort Worth, but I really wanted to be in Dallas. And now since I'm close, my sister, she goes to UTD Dallas, so she lives in Richardson, so she's kind of close. My big brother, he's in Kansas, so I don't know if he'll attend my games, but I know he'll be watching me. My dad, he's in Louisville, so he'll attend. And my mom, she's right there in Arlington, and with my little brother. So I'm just glad that everybody's just really right there, and they can just attend my games. My mom and all, they've been coming to my games Friday night since, I want to say, well, they've been coming since all my games since like middle school, 7th grade. It's just a big impact that they're here to watch me play. Cause I remember one game they didn't come, and I was just like, who's here for me? But Craig family was here, and I really felt like, wow, this is my family right here. That's when I realized this is family. So,
Is there a sense of relief to go into your senior year knowing your decision is made and you don't have to fool with the recruiting stuff?
It is, to me, it is. It's a big relief because now it's like I ain't got to worry about recruiting game. I ain't got to worry about talking to every coach every day and DMing and blowing up my phone. All I can do is just sit down and focus on leading my defense to, just a big year that we actually might have. And this might be a big break. And we might just bring one home. But, I just want to be a blessing and be 1-0, take it that game by game. That's all we can do.
yeah, I feel like this is a year for us. I really do. And really, man, this is the year. But SMU, yeah, since I committed now, I closed my recruitment. I already tweeted it out and told, well, coach is still DMing me and stuff, but I'm not even replying to them, like, no disrespect, but I'm fully committed since Coach Malone told me about the word committing. Now, since I already know where I'm going, like Chris, I don't got to DM coaches back no more. I can just focus on trying to win games, trying to get this run, and I already know where I'm going, so I'm set.